Come hang with Dick and Brett, we're here to get those whistles wet.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Beers and Bourbon with Dick and Brett. I'm Dick!
And I'm Brett.
I said I was going to do a new intro. That was badass. That was badass. So, I'm like dumbfounded right now. I don't even know what to do. Welcome back, everybody. Full new lineup. Spoiler alert. North Park again.
All right.
Special beer, though. So, I'll let Brett talk about the beer because there's a lot of symbolism behind this one. The bourbon is something we've never had. Hazmat bottle. So, hazmat, I think anything 140 proof and up, right? Anything 70% and higher. There's like a William Lou Weller. There's a Jack Daniels, which I don't believe is bourbon. And then there's, what's the other one? There's a Stag that was like 71% or something like that.
Yeah, it was like 141 point something.
Yeah, so 70 and a half.
Yeah.
This is Corbin Cash, El Cerrito store pick, Kurt Cobain version. I'll show you the back. 150 proof.
150 proof. We're talking 75%.
75% bourbon.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, I gotta show them the bottle. So everyone has said it's super smooth. We're gonna be the ones to tell you. So if you don't believe us, there's the proof. Aged 8 years, single barrel bourbon, Kurt Cobain version. I think we're in for a treat, man. I hope it's like butterscotch, just syrupy, amazing.
I think it's gonna straight punch us right in the face. But
It's
we'll
dark.
See. It looks dark. It looks dirty. It looks like it's time to party. We also have the Pseudo-Fu.
Pseudo-Fu.
Pseudo-Fu. Okay, so Pseudo-Fu was a beer in the eastern region of the country that my dad started drinking. He was like, I found a hazy out here I like, dude, and so he was like, you gotta try some when you come out. So I flew out there and he gave me a couple of Pseudo-Sus. And I was like, that's pretty good, you know? And then they had it on tap at places. And so it was like the staple beer of, wherever, Iowa
or Illinois,
right around that area. So I was like, all right. And happened to go into a liquor store probably about a month ago to buy some singles because I needed some good beer just to try, maybe have one or two on the podcast, whatever it might be, and came across this one that said Pseudo-Fu, and I went, that's the same animal from that other beer that my dad liked. So I bought it, and with intention to share with my dad, but I haven't seen him, and we ran out of beers to try out, so we must have got thirsty over the weekend. But I can always pick up another one, I hope. If I can't, oh well, it is what it is. But we're going to try this one out, and he can watch the episode. So
yeah, sorry, Big T. You snooze, you lose, buddy.
Yeah.
Toppling, Goliath, North Park, Pseudo-Fu, triple dry hop, double hazy, 8.5%. Let's fucking go.
So we're mixing some 2 higher alcohol contents in here, and we're going to try to make it all the way through without putting our heads down. So
Brett told me earlier, he was like, hey, I can't drink that much tonight.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Can't.
And then I picked the highest proof bottle we have.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a realization about, I don't know, probably about 2 weeks ago. And I think I text Brett and I apologized because I was like, he always gives me shit about, I'll just pull out a random bottle and I'll be like, oh, let's have some more. And, he does this impression of me. And I was like, that's not right. I never do that. About like a week and a half ago, we sat here. We had 1 pour. I think we started with like barrel proof,
Yeah.
Taylor. And then I was like, we gotta have a single barrel.
Uh-huh.
And I think we ended like on Elmer or no, it was like CYPB or something.
It could have been anything. Could have been single barrel. Could have been, who knows what it was.
Oh, good bottle.
But we had 3 or 4 or 5 pours. And
Smell that.
Got a little
smells
mark.
boozy.
Ooh, yeah, that definitely smells boozy.
I want to see the color in the glass because
That reminds me of the Stro rum smell that I had when I was a kid. That my dad's buddy poured me because he thought that he could get us drunk so that we'd never want to drink again.
We're back after some technical difficulties. I won't go into what just happened, but it'll be cut out.
It wasn't that technical. We just had a minor interruption. I don't know if it was power or a higher power, but something happened. So anyway, sorry about that, but we're right back on it. So anyway, I was telling you about this. I was younger and I got in trouble a little bit, and so this dad brought me back to his house and said, you want to be a man and you think you can go out and do dumb shit, then I'll make you a man. And he went into his liquor cabinet and grabbed this Stroh, which is a rum from Germany or something like that, and he poured me and my buddy that got in trouble with me. We were out at the local park or something, and poured us a shot. I'm pretty sure I was not 21. That's for sure.
I'm sure you weren't.
Yeah, and he said, drink this, and I drank it, and it tasted like really strong. And then he said, all right, I want you kids have to go to sleep, you know. And I was like, okay. I'm just guessing maybe he was trying to like put us out or something, but I laughed my ass off for like 5 hours. I was
Just hammered?
Yeah, I mean, I was hammered.
Dude, liquor from Europe,
Yeah.
like, I mean, everyone knows absinthe and things like that, but every liquor in Europe is like way high proof.
I'm pretty sure it was 180 proof.
That's 90%.
Yeah, and I think that's like the highest one that Stroh makes or something. I'm not really sure.
That's like rubbing alcohol. Dude. That's gasoline.
It was gasoline.
And you're young and you've never you probably drank some like a few beers.
If you would have gave me 2 or 3 shots, I would have been sick as a dog. But he only gave me 1, and I was having a time of my life.
You showed him.
Yeah, he showed me. I showed him.
Yeah,
made me an alcoholic.
I've never had anything like that. I couldn't handle stuff like that, especially at a young age.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna try this Corbin cask, or Kurt Corbin version of it at 150 proof. In my eyes, I just burned my eyes. We're gonna try this out and see what. Let's go.
Let's
might as well get into it right here.
It's hot. It's hot. I'm gonna say it one more time. It's hot. Yeah, that'll put some hair on your chest.
What? Bro. What? What just happened there? Holy bejesus.
Yeah. All right. So, first reaction is
it's hot.
It's hot. I don't not like it though, but my first initial reaction is, I don't know if I drank a bourbon recently where my tongue was like tingling, like burning tingling.
Yeah.
But the finish, now that all of it is kind of gone, it's not bad. Look at the color though. I mean, it's like it looks like Newcastle. That's what it looks like.
It definitely has that
right?
brownish tone.
That brownish,
to it, yeah.
reddish tint, and it's thick and syrupy. The lakes aren't that good. Let me see.
I can't tell what is going on here.
That's it. Yeah. We're done. We have one sip. All right.
I don't know if I can put tasting notes on that.
It's hot.
Like, can we pull any taste out of that besides fire?
Cinnamon?
I don't know if it's cinnamon.
Let's go for round 2. Let's see round 2.
Okay. All
So
right.
neck pour, it's obviously going to be a lot hotter, but
I think I got it in my eyes.
gosh.
I think it just splashed in my eye.
Medic!
No.
All right.
Oh my goodness. Whew.
Oh, the second one's not as bad at all. Oh man, I love So that's Brett's bourbon O-face. It looks
Yeah,
like he's
but-
in pain. I love it. It's my favorite thing. It's not that bad on the second drink.
Ooh. Did you switch it around?
Yeah, I still got the Kentucky Hug. It's still going.
Yeah. I don't know, bro. That's not my cup.
That's not your jam?
That's not my cup, bro. That's not my cup of tea.
Alright.
I mean,
We'll have to wash it down with some Elmer or something.
look, I'm all about high proof bourbon. That was rough for me. I mean, okay. Hey, you know, like if you like it, no.
Yeah, hey, let's pour it in the little sippy cup for you.
No, I don't need. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now he's talking
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
All right.
You said a while ago.
You know
we
what's
need to
gonna
make this
happen?
one.
I'm gonna pull this out one night when you're all fizzle bazzled, and then we're gonna have 3 or 4 of those, and then we're gonna start talking.
Yeah. I won't be talking about.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Maybe it's the sweatshirt. Maybe I'm too hot to
Dude,
be
maybe
drinking
you're
it
too
right
hot.
now.
So before we started filming, Brett was walking over to the bar, and I said, "Hey, are you cold, man?" He said, "No, but I don't want to get cold." Oh, it's so hot it make you take the sweatshirt off?
I think my vagina hurts a little bit.
We got feminine products in there, dude.
Holy Lord.
All right, well,
I thought I am really a master of high proof.
we're gonna have to get in the beer pretty quick on this one because
What? Maybe it's just not my taste or my flavor profile.
it's hot. So the idea.
Tastes like medicine-y syrup with cloves in it.
So here's the problem with bourbon and bourbon shops.
Bourbons?
I think you brought up a perfect point. Because everyone who's had this has posted and said, it's the best thing ever. Oh my God, it's so amazing. Oh, it's not hot. It's so balanced. Best bourbon ever.
Maybe if we get some air.
It's fucking hot. I
Yeah.
mean, it's the first pour. We haven't had anything to drink yet today. I'll give it a couple more shots, but I'm not going to sit here and say it's not hot. It's. I mean, that's what the Cowboys drink. But I'm here for it, man. I'm here to try new shit. I'm here to try different stuff that's gonna open my palate or tell me I don't like it.
Look,
Brett-
it's
Brett
smooth
doesn't
after it numbs your mouth. It's pretty smooth, you know.
When I can't taste anything, it tastes good.
When it just like it's no longer there's no more taste receptors in there.
Here.
It's got a lot of flavor. I mean, I don't know. Do I want this over something else?
No.
I'm just gonna go with no. I don't. I don't want to order this over something else.
Okay.
Fuck.
Brett said we wanted to have fun. We're having fun, man.
I'm having so much fun. I can't know what
Let
to
it
do
go,
with
let it
it.
go. Well, get the
Alright.
beer then. Fuck it. I'll drink it.
All right.
Yeah. He's gonna put it up. That's the first time in history, ladies and gentlemen. The first time in history Brett has put a pour back up on the deck.
Okay. All right.
You good now?
Yeah. Let's try this beer
Alright.
because I'm hoping that it doesn't taste like fucking Satan's anal juice. Jesus.
Oh my gosh. Alright. Just go right to it. I love it. You know what I like is Brett's consistency.
That's a good beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's good though is a lot of times collabs, it loses, like if you're gonna call it Pseudo-Fu, it should have the profile of Pseudo-Fu.
Yeah.
Right? Like because Toppling Goliath is a big brewery in the Midwest. North Park, we've obviously gushed about them enough. They're big in SoCal. But, you know, sometimes people get together to do collabs. They'll do lagers, they'll do different stuff, cold IPAs, all this random shit to try to show like the versatility of style. But if you're going to use the name in there, it should have the flavor profile of the beer.
Yeah.
And this to me tastes like an elevated, hoppier Pseudo-Fu.
Yeah. I mean, it's good beer for sure. I like it. I like the way it went in. I like the way it's gonna come out. You know?
Jeez.
Unlike the fire juice right here, that's gonna come out pretty different.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I mean, I think we're both a no on the Corbin Cash.
It's not that I'm a no. I'm not gonna order. It's not mine. It's not for me.
Yeah, that's fair.
I wouldn't order that and be like, I'm just gonna enjoy this with a nice steak or something. Like,
Well, if somebody offered me, if they put out,
I mean, I would give it to somebody if I wanted them to pass out.
okay, here's the test. That or small batch?
That small
Taylor.
batch. Yeah,
Okay.
Taylor. Yeah.
That or Elijah Craig's small batch?
Elijah Craig.
Okay, so that tells you right there. Small batch Taylor is going to knock out most bourbons for us.
Yeah.
That's our go-to. But if you'd rather have Maker's Mark or Elijah Craig or Bullet 10 over that, then it's a no.
Yeah, I mean, I can see why this bottle would be awesome because like you have friends over and they're talking that they can drink and that they're badass and that nothing phases them, and you whip this bottle out and you go, okay, well,
Take
let's
a shot of it.
let's see how manly you really are, and then you give them that and they're gonna puke.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Dude, if I drank 4 pours of that, I'd throw up.
If I had to shoot that in like a
Oh.
double shot,
Oh.
I would. I don't know. I
You
mean,
take-
I think I would get it down, but I would be watering it out of my mouth, my eyeballs,
Dude,
everything else.
You'd be jacked up. So, you know what? We got a hazmat bottle in the collection. That's fine.
Yeah.
Might get some dust on it, but we went for it. This beer, though, is delightful. Tell me what you taste on the beer, Brett.
Okay. Well,
While he's tasting the beer, I want to let you guys know that we started a TikTok a long time ago, and we weren't fans of a Chinese company or an Asian company. We like American stuff, and we realized, you know what? We're gonna make a little change, and we're gonna see what kind of love's out there, and we're getting some good love out there, man. We're trying to build the brand, and so far we've gotten some pretty good love out there. So check us out on TikTok. Just got another order for a hat today,
Oh,
so that's
sweet.
dope.
I like
So my boy won our March Madness thing, and he's like, "I gotta spend some of my March Madness money. Let me buy a hat." And
did
I'm
you
like,
say his name was Juan?
"No, I said my boy. When did I say Juan?
You didn't say Juan? I thought you said Juan. Your boy Juan.
No, I don't have any boys.
Oh,
Juan.
your boy Juan.
One.
Oh, Juan, not Juan.
Close. WON or THUAN. Those are pretty close. I think it's this musty studio we got here, dude.
might
It is
be.
hot as balls right now.
Yeah.
Pretty soon, when it starts to become summer, you're gonna see the sweat stains because it gets so hot in here. But as of now, just the bourbon's hot.
It's nice and hot, hoppy. Got a nice little citrus note to it. I would say it's probably an orange or a lemon zest or a peel of some sort. There might be like a slight little kind of other fruity mix into it because it doesn't taste like straight orange or straight lemon or anything
No.
like that. But it's got a nice citra kind of feel to it.
What, does it say what's
It's very clean, especially for an 8.5. It's pretty smooth. I would say that it doesn't have that kind of alcoholic taste receptor to it. What do we
Citra
got?
Dyna Boost,
Okay, that
Citra
makes sense.
Cryo, Peacherine, and Crush.
So there it is. So the peacherine
Yeah,
probably
it's
is
mellow.
The,
I mean,
is the offset, the Dyna Boost, and then you have the citras, the hops in there. Kind of just what I just said without all the fancy details,
Yeah.
but
I mean, this is a summer beer for us. This is a spring summer beer.
oh yeah.
This is, even though it's 8.5%, that's the scary part, right? You sit by the pool, you have like 6 of them, you're like, why am I sloshed?
6 of them.
But I always like to deal in bigger numbers. Brett knows that. We already talked about that earlier.
I
Come on.
watched you have 6 not too long ago.
When I have 6 to 8, I start doing this.
He graduates. If you have 6 to 8, you graduate.
Yeah.
That's his note. That's
I
his
just start
notion.
like,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, eh.
Dick's a hanger, man. He'll hang it out there.
I try.
Especially if he starts early. You know, wakes up,
I
knocks
try.
one back, eats some breakfast, knocks 2 back.
I don't know. I feel like the long game is not like in the drinking game. I hit the point of no return, and my wife, God bless her, and Brett tries to let me know when I hit that point. But you guys all know those people. that when they're there, they're like, no, we're fine. Don't be a buzzkill. Don't be an asshole. Like, I'm that guy. I'm the guy that's like, I should have stopped at 6. I got to 8. And then I'm like, let's pour some bourbon. And Brett's like, dude, hey, bro, I love you. You don't need any bourbon. I'm like, fuck you, Brett. Give me some bourbon. Go get the pappy. And then, like, all of a sudden, I wake up the next morning and I'm by myself. And I'm like, what happened? Where's everybody at? Did they have fun? And you know what? They usually have fun.
They usually do, yeah. They usually do.
But that's where, like, I haven't taken that feedback yet because I get defensive. And I'm man enough to admit that I'm like, no, I got it. So, like, when you get to 8.5 to 10, I'm good for 4 to 6. If you're 7.5 or below, I'm good for 6 to 8. And then I might sprinkle in a few bourbons there. And
yeah.
So
I mean, like, literally what he's saying is, like, his limit is 20 beers and or
4 bourbons.
4 bourbons and 7 beers or something like that, I think. So
Combination of 12, however we put it together.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just hoping he's taking his liver shots or whatever those things are, you know. Because you got to reboost that stuff.
No.
We have good ones. I guarantee we have good ones, but
The problem is when I don't eat. If I don't eat and then I start drinking, that's a problem.
eat. I always see you eat,
Yeah.
whether it's in the beginning or at the end.
It's usually at the end.
Yeah,
And I don't remember.
That's my favorite thing of watching him eat when he's.
Oh, dude! The other night after we filmed the podcast, we had the. Oh no, it wasn't even the podcast. We were sitting here and we had all those bourbons, and I was like, "Hey, man, you want a quesadilla?" And he was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
And I should not have been cooking.
You see this burn right here on my hand?
What's that from?
That's from cheesesteak.
You hit the grill?
No, the cheesesteak fell on my hand.
Oh gosh! Look, I have a grill mark right here.
He made his cheesesteaks that were this big. Dick was out there on the grill, and he had meat piled this high, and he flips one over and hands it to me, and the meat went right on my hand, and just gave me a huge blister on my hand.
Dude, I banged out like 12 to 16 of those cheesesteaks.
They were bomb.
I was like,
They were bomb. Yeah.
here you go. But everyone was like, there's too much meat for the vessel. You know, the bun was too small.
I thought it was the perfect amount of meat for that vessel.
I feel like I killed it. I cooked fucking tacos on Friday or Thursday. Friday I cooked lunch, which was bacon wrapped street dogs. And then on Friday night I did Phillies. Like, fuck off.
The Phillies were fire. That's
Yeah.
for sure. I wasn't there for the rest of it. But.
Yeah. Well, Brett came out when we went camping, and it was a fun time, and we got a little schmammered, and it was all good.
Yep. It was all good. It was all good.
So I think to recap, Corbin Cash, we're going to put you in the vault. We're going to catch you later.
Yeah.
Pseudo-Fu, Big T, where you at, Big T?
Yeah.
You missed out, bro.
Pseudo-Fu, you know what? Good beer, man. Good collab. Toppling Goliath in North Park. Great job. Tastes good. Nothing out of the ordinary, though. Definitely a triple dry hop.
Yeah.
You know, double hazy IPA. Matches kind of the other ones out there that are more exciting in the market. Just there's no crazy hops or anything like that. It has a little bit of that, you know, that when you said Dynaboost and the
Crush.
Peacherini or whatever it is. Yeah. So anyways, with those, I mean, I think gives it a little kind of a hint of something new. But I like it a lot. And
dude, check out TikTok. Check out the catalog. I'm not seeing my DMs and our orders and all that stuff blowing up.
Yeah.
Spotify, no one's on Spotify. We posted on Spotify. Brett wanted other platforms.
I think we still need to keep pushing. We got to put all of our episodes from the last 2 years out there.
I got like 10 out there.
Get some people, because I know people like when they're on Spotify, they want something they can just listen to.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
Well, we
boom,
got
boom,
8.
boom,
Go
boom,
get
boom.
the 8, and I'll keep dropping more.
Yeah.
All we got to say is, go get that merch. Watch the podcast. A Mevo camera is coming to you. Brett got a Mevo camera, so we're going to change the angles. We're going to have split angles. We're going to have some new shit. It's all about new shit. Summer's coming up. We already said we're catering to the ladies. I think next time we're going to do a barrel proof, Taylor barrel proof, and say, fuck it. We're going Taylor barrel proof podcast. Let's fucking go.
All right, I'm going to hold them to that one.
I'm down.
Okay. So, look out for us on the next episode. Dick is bringing you Taylor Barrel Proof.
Let's go.
And we're gonna go ahead and review that one on the podcast here, and then we're also gonna pick a nice fancy beer to go along with it. So stick with us. We appreciate you guys coming out for this episode, and ultimately, Dick and Brett, we're out.